How many times do we got to say the same? Like, let's be real, dude. Real talk. Most of y'all aren't going to do a fucking thing. And you're going to be mad at me for saying that. Be mad at me for saying that. Most of y'all aren't going to do, and you're going to be mad at me because I said it, when in reality, you should be mad at yourself because 2 years ago you said, last year you said, this year you're saying, and next year you're going to be saying the same, and you're going to be mad at me. How about this for 2021? How about this? How about we take a inventory of ourselves? We look at ourselves in the mirror and we tell ourselves the truth. We look at our lives and we tell ourselves the truth. Truth is this, it's very simple. You're either doing it or you're not doing it. You've either been executing or you haven't been executing. You either are truly ready to make a change or you're not.
That word success. Everybody wants to be a goddamn success. Everybody wants to succeed, right? Let me tell you something about success. It's completely subjective. That means it's what you say it is. Every single time you go back to the gym, you're starting again. Forget about the failure, forget about dropping the ball. This is what he says. I dropped the ball. Forget about that because you started again. And you could start again. And you could start again. And you can start again. And you can start again till the day you die. That's what it means to be born again. It has to do with the strength of conviction to start again. Because you're going to drop the ball. I dropped the ball. Everybody drops the ball. You're not perfect. But you can be born again every single day. You could have that rebirth. You could get up and do it again. Recommit. Fail, recommit. Fail, recommit. Fail, recommit. And if that pattern continues to the day you die and you recommit on your deathbed, you were a success.
Monday, people are going to finally decide they want to start. And dude, out of 100 people, 3 of them are going to make it to Wednesday. And 1 of them's going to make it, for the year. That's the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth of what we're dealing with. Some of you are going to do it, and some of you won't. That's the truth. Now, if you want to do it, if you're committed to doing it, if you're ready to make a change, there's lots of people out there with lots of good information that can help you. But at the end of the day, not one of those motherfuckers can do the work for you. Not one of those motherfuckers can do the work for you. You either are or you aren't. You're either with it or you ain't with it. You're either doing it or you're not doing it. And your life tells the story. There ain't no unfair happening here. You're not a victim. You're a victim of yourself. You're a victim of your own voice that tells you not to do the that you know you're supposed to do. If you want to win, it's very simple. You got to make a decision that you are not going to be like everybody else. You are not going to do what they do. You are not going to live how they live. You are not going to eat how they eat. You're not going to drink how they drink. You're not going to do the kind of work they do. And then you've got to go do that. And you've got to do it one day at a time.
It's not over until I win. And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. I can live my dream. It's necessary. I work on myself, surround myself with winners, become creative. It's me. I've got to make it happen. It's not over until I win. As you run toward your dream, it's necessary that you have goals, that you write those goals down, that you plan, that you think constantly of how you can begin to improve what it is that you're doing. If it's your presentations, if it's your recruiting skills, whatever that is, it's also necessary that you look for ways to always find a way to pull it out when everybody else thinks that you are defeated. that you've got to take personal responsibility to know that in order to become successful, you've got to make it your personal business to do it.
Now, where this gets tough is if it is something that seems like it's completely out of your control. And you know what? Some things are completely out of your control, and that's fine. And when that happens, you ask yourself, what can I control? What can I control that will make this situation a little bit better? Ask yourself, what am I going to do? And then go do it.
Success, many will love you for it. The majority will hate you. Because your success makes them feel insufficient in their current endeavor. Reminds them of where they could have done it if they came up short and how they didn't revisit it. They went at it and failed, and failure is what stood. They never revisited it again. The difference between a winner and a loser, the failure's there for some time. It's just the winner gets back up and does it again, and does it again, until it goes his way. So now you're down that path and you're all alone. So the thing about good enough is we don't know if it's enough. Until the nth hour, the final hour, and everything's on the line. That's when we find out if it is enough. And if we come up short, man, doesn't that suck? I promise you guys, today you never say good enough. Tomorrow, you'll always have enough. What I'm saying is a character of who you are. It's not the title that makes you. It's not the success that makes you. The character defines the success, defines the fame, and it starts right there. Championships aren't won in the theater or the arena. They're won in the thousands of hours in the training room, in the labs, in the 5 a.m. runs, and it's raining when everyone else is sleeping. That's when it's won. The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. It's constant. How you hold yourself in the small things of life. Build the character winning blocks of the things that we're remembered for. And how you hold yourself, how you see yourself. What do you do when no one's watching? If you do it then, I guarantee you, you'll be doing it when everyone's watching.
So either be about it or shut the up, dude. When you start to tag these wins together and create these streaks, you're forming new habits. Okay, and after a while, winning the day is not hard. It's easy. It becomes automatic. And when you get to the point where you're winning every day and it's automatic, guess what happens? Winning becomes not something that you aspire to do. You don't have to aspire to be a winner when you're winning every day automatically. Winning becomes who the you are. And when winning becomes who the you are, guess what you become? You become a winner.